It's a 10-point game. Cunningham passes to Ivey. Cunningham. Against Graham. From 12 feet out. Rejected by Graham. 4-on-3 break. Portis sets the pick for Graham. Six to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
Robinson's checked in for the Pistons. Turner's checked in for the Bucks. Outside Robinson. Ivey with a screen for Robinson. Back to Ivey. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Ivey's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
Graham with the bucket.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Ivey. And stolen by Graham. Pass to Trent. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Harris LeVert's checked in for Javonte Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Gary Harris.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Graham with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the game.
And with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we're heading. Cunningham in the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harris against Ivey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Graham gets a wide-open look. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Harris. Green with a screen for Harris. Now Green. Shot clock at 5. Another chance here. Count it.
Not really making an effort on the offensive glass this half. Seeing fewer second chance opportunities because of it.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Harris. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pistons trailed by 19. Harris outside. Cunningham for 3. 3. Good.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Oh, shot lead lays it in.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Trent against Green. And get the 3. Bucks leading by 16.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Bucks.
You know what? Tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Dub.
There wasn't much
I'm here with MP, who posted a... Man, I don't know why people thought... Back to you, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the East.
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round.
issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please along with your seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond. Don't forget.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Milwaukee Bucks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized for their third?
And a potential closeout game. You take a look at the Pistons. You don't want to write a team off, but down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Prince. Then it's Gary Harris. Graham in at the point. Outside Graham. A deep 3. Duren with the rebound. Now here's Ivy. Duren the screen. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Prince with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was... there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And it's Cunningham missing. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ram for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ivy outside. Cunningham against Graham. Elbow shot. Again the miss by Cunningham.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It's so easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Back to Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage.
Graham, that's good. And all but certain now that MP and his team are moving on. You have to feel that there was a little extra edge from MP. Try and silence his critics and doubters in the media.
Well, you can believe me when I tell you that players hear that kind of talk. They may not respond to it directly, but they clock it. MP used that barb sent his way to motivate him this entire series.
Back to Harris. Duren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Harris outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. An 8-point differential. Here's Graham. Here's Antetokounmpo. another one falls for Milwaukee.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Harris on the wing. Down low. Here's Duren. 4 on the clock. Count the basket.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Graham for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. 9 points for Dub.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Harris down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Harris' shot is good.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
On target from range. 12 points for Dub.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help him win a lot of games.
Harris up top. Antetokounmpo covering. Goes up from the top of the key. Harris misses.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pistons trail by 14. Pass to Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Graham. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Cunningham. Can they get it? The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. That one falls. Graham's got 19 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And so it's the Milwaukee. Green's checked in for Robinson. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Trent. And Graham subbed in for Anthony. So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Graham in at the point guard position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Dub in that last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 60 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him.
It'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat.
They've won it. Next up, conference semifinals. And they delivered an...
MP right here. Yeah, that's a really good question back.
I respect the troll job, Roseanne.
Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted to start the series. Losing a
We're handing out one Bucks raffle box with the first 10,000 fans through the doors. So get here early. You want your time at the arena to be enjoyable?
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference, you look at it. Atlanta. And as we start up this second-round playoff series, they're not the favorites, but I wouldn't call them, would you, massive underdogs either.
Yeah, that's spot on, Kevin. This team can absolutely win this series. Tonight will be huge. This team thinks they can steal this first game on the road.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. And it's Porzingis in at the center.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Porzingis with a screen on Harris. To Porzingis. To the inside. Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, that is great resilience by Trae Young. An impressive bucket.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Graham surveying the floor. From the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And to find out a member of the starting lineup is out so close to tip-off, I mean, this has got to be jarring for this team.
It can throw off routines as well as rotations when a starter goes down. When something like this happens, it really tests the mental fortitude and resiliency of a team. I'm curious to see how they'll handle it.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Graham against Young. Launches a three. It falls. And three more from Graham. Graham's got 12.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy. Young from outside.
Again, Young missing. Milwaukee is got a perfect 4-4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Three-pointer, Graham. Rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 6. Daniels passes to Young. And stolen by Graham. Kuzma with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Graham throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Three-pointer, Graham. Down by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young with no one around. It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Prince, and Rollins subbed in for Harris. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Dyson Daniels.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
For 3, the rebound by Turner.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Shot by Young. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Young's got 7.
That's a beautiful pull-up shot from Trae Young right there. Great body control and confidence to make a shot like that.
Gives the team such a great out. Having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hawks passing it around. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Graham, he has 30 over Young. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 32 points for Dub.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Porzingis. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Three-pointer. Graham hits it from three-point range. Graham's got 35 in the game.
Works with him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Shots good from Young.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
To Porzingis. Shoots over Portis. Second chance effort. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one falls for Graham. Both good from the line that time.